What inspired your activism and human rights struggle?
I hate oppression. I believe that society generally is created to preserve the weak. That's my general philosophy. Society is established to preserve, the weak. The reason is because the strong or the rich can buy strength, they can buy security, they can buy protection, but the weak cannot buy all of those things. So naturally, I have always hated, oppression. And when I remember in the university when I contested election, I used my first three names. I said Leo is part of my name, but I just used my first three names as L-E-O. Let's end oppression. I love Martin Luther King, so you can understand how I moved into student unionism. I didn't plan to, but cultism in Ekpoma at some point in time, especially around 1998, 99, had become quite rampant, and I appreciate the fact that God used me at that time to fight against cultism. I'm sure that students of Ambulosari University at that time who are listening to me remember with some nostalgia how we went from Irua to Irua, to fight against cultism and all. So it looks like my advent into student unionism was a child of necessity, really, because university needed a non-aligned president. What I mean by a non-aligned president, a president who is not a cultist, because before that time, they had produced presidents who either were cultists or had affiliation. So you needed somebody who was, non-aligned, and that's how people, rallied around me. So naturally, because of my flair too, I got into activism, and I remember launching myself or relaunching myself in 2012 when the then president increased petrol. Was it from 65 naira? What was it that time to 100 and I think it was 150 naira thereabout. The very popular Occupy Lagos, Occupy Nigeria, and so that gave me the opportunity to reintroduce myself. But generally, I just hate oppression. I just don't like people trying to feel that because you're disadvantaged in whichever way, they should oppress you. So here I am, got into human rights, civil rights activism, and fairly enough, we're still here.
All right, what are your hobbies?
Woo! I love swimming. My hands are very strong in this side because people say that my leg is not very straight. So I jokingly say, if leg no straight, hand goes straight now. So I like hand sports. I play table tennis, pretty well, almost professionally or semi-professionally. I love swimming. I swim very well. I used to be part of a diving club. I love snooker. So I'm trying to determine now which one do I prefer between playing snooker and between playing table tennis. I like a bit of football, but probably as a goalkeeper. But I'm not sure. I haven't played that in a while now. So if they put me for post now, I'm sorry for that that side, because I'm not sure if the ball they come from left, I don't go right. Especially if the person won't play short. Why would I take that pressure when you're not paying me for it? So yeah, I mean, I'm generally a sports person. I'm a sport enthusiast, more like it. So table tennis, snooker, and I especially like